Hey y'all, I'm back with another video, and I decided that I was going to do the Family Man Challenge series. And so I actually really love this challenge. I've run it several times. This is my third generation of doing it on this save in Sims 4, and I also did it 3 or 4 times on Sims 3 a couple years back. I really love this challenge, and this is our family man Ethan. He lives in a really nice San Myshuno apartment. And I really wanted to do this challenge and record it and upload it because I know that when I was first starting to get into this challenge, there wasn't really anyone on YouTube that I could follow and get ideas on how to do this challenge from. So I really wanted to be the one to put this on YouTube and make there something that somebody can watch if they're interested in starting this challenge. Okay, so let's get into the rules. First rule, you can use as many money cheats as you want. There's no limit. You can be as rich as you want. You can live in whatever house you want. And that's why he lives in this really nice apartment, because when I play, I like them to have a nice 1 or 2 bedroom apartment just so they have some room to spread out, some things to do while they're busy, or while the women are busy. And also because they will be spending some time here once we get further into the challenge, because they won't be going out and meeting these women, they'll be inviting them over, and so they need to have a nice place to be. Second rule is you're not allowed to use any age cheats. No potions of youth, no ambrosia, and definitely not setting your lifespan to long. You have to just have as many children as possible during a normal lifespan. Next rule is, I guess, just the point of this challenge, which is to have as many children as possible. However, you have to have them with in-game generated Sims, so they can be NPCs, which is not really what I do anymore, just because I've played this for 3 generations, so most of the NPCs have died off, or Sims that have been born in the game, which is what I use, which is like this Sim here, whose house I just went to, Tegan Burgesson. Tegan is the granddaughter of Clara Burgesson, who was one of the baby mamas in the first generation that I played of the Family Man Challenge. Also, you can use any Sims that come with expansion packs, which I did use the 2nd generation because I got city living, but mostly just children. Oh, I guess why Tegan's living in this big house. Well, one is because she inherits money from her mother and her grandmother and everything, and so they have some money for her to buy a big house. But also because they really need a big house. Tegan is not liking us. They need a big house just because are going to have a lot of children. Like, usually when I play this challenge, the moms end up having like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 children. The highest one last generation was 12 children. Like, 12 children, that's a lot. You gotta have a big house for those children. And the average was like 6.5, so it's not like only 1 or 2 are having like 8 children. Like, no, like half of them are having 8 children. And this is Eurytzy Pizzazz. She is the daughter of Penny Pizzazz. Penny had like 6 or 7 children, and Eurytzy is her oldest. And so I'm getting them to get to know each other. And I realize Eurytzy's house is a little small, especially compared to Tegan's house. And that's just because, one, I am running out of houses because there are a lot of people in my game now. Also, because I was going to wait until she has like 2 or 3 children and then add a 2nd floor to this house. So that way we can add maybe 2 or 3 bedrooms and she'll have room for her big family. I guess speaking on the topic of baby mamas, there are a lot when I play this game, like usually 20 plus. Last generation, I had 29, and I had 165 plus children. So this challenge is going to be crazy, and that's why I love it, because every single day you're so busy, you're doing so much. And I know it'll be a little slow just at the beginning, like now where they're just sitting and talking, because he has to get his relationships established. But once he gets his relationships established, then he'll be inviting people to his house, and he can get 3 or 4 or 5 people pregnant in a day. And I have a whole point system that I've made up for this, you know, to score your challenge. And I think I'm going to talk about that in the next video, just because it can be a little lengthy explaining it. And I know I've already done a lot of talking in this video. So they're just getting to know each other a little bit better. Also, last generation, I moved Lily Feng in with my family man James Ryder. You'll know who she is if you have City Living. And she had a child with her husband, and they lived with James. And James raised Julian, Lily's child. So comment below if you think I should do that again. Do you think that I should move someone in with him so he can have a roommate, have something to do when the baby mamas are busy? What do you think? Oh, they're exchanging numbers. We might be getting somewhere. Also, I apologize if like you guys hear sawing or nail guns or like anything like that in the background. We actually have window people come here today. They're like replacing all of our windows at my house. So it's a little noisy. I'm trying to talk kind of loud. I'm sorry if your volume's really high, just so I can kind of drown them out. Oh yay, first kiss! We might actually get somebody pregnant this video. Ooh, she seems to be really into him. That's good. So that it's a little bit easier for me to remember who I'm in a relationship with and who I have children with, I just have my family man date all of the baby mamas. James had literally 29 girlfriends. They're dating! Yay! That's another thing I meant to tell you guys. So, I know that this is not a requirement. There is a rule that you can't marry anybody during this challenge. You can't like get engaged, you can't get married, none of that. But there's no rule that says you can't date. So that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, like, comment, subscribe, all those great things. And I hope to see you next video.